We're going to page number 8, where you see foot activities and pictures of my feet. All right, so here we go. You should be sitting in a position where your legs are in front of you, and we would want to go slow and keep breathing during this action. So, number 1, move into each position slowly, monitoring your breathing. Move through the entire motion to the best of your abilities. Keep breathing, and muscles will get tired and may begin to cramp. Not to worry. Just take rest and note how many repetitions you were able to perform. Try a few more next time. Gradually it'll get better. Repeat each movement 5 to 10 times. Enjoy. The first action is called ankle dorsiflexion. So we're going to look, and this is the ankle joint right in here. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, this area. Ankle dorsiflexion. So we are going to go ahead and move through dorsiflexion. We lift the top of your foot towards your shin. And then ankle plantar flexion. And you'll notice that I'm not calling this point and flex because those terms are a little bit different, dance terms, and I want to use specific terms so that you understand what the joint is doing. Dorsiflex the ankle and plantar flex the ankle. Dorsiflex and plantar flex. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You could go slower than this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So that's plantar flexion, dorsiflexion. Does everybody understand that? And does your picture make sense? If you will do that action daily, it will be to your benefit. Now we get to continue. Looking, and let's see if your angle is good, Georgie, and I can also move. Now we're going to do ankle inversion. The soles of the feet are facing one another. And ankle eversion. The soles of the feet try to move away. Everyone take notice that your thighs will want to do some funny things like this. Hold on to your legs. Inversion and eversion. Is the angle this way better? That's good. Inversion, eversion. So the movement's happening. Invert, evert. Does anybody not understand that? So the soles of your feet are trying to clap. See, I'm abnormal, and I can clap with my feet, and that's not a good thing exactly. But inversion, eversion. Inversion, eversion. So now we know plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, inversion, and eversion. Yes? Yes. We would do that as many times as we can. 5 times, 10 times. Breathing. This should feel good. More is not better unless gradually we do a little bit more over time. Yes? Okay. Now we're going to look specifically at what the toes are doing during the ankle movement. So we're going to dorsiflex. And looking at the toes, this is the metatarsal phalangeal joint, the ball of the foot. We are going to extend the toes. The toes are moving towards my shin. Keep the ankle exactly where it is. Flex the toes. Extend the toes, pop, snap. Flex the toes. I'm not moving the ankle. Are you with me? If you're having trouble with that, then you can do this up against the wall, but when you flex, it'll be a little bit hard. But everybody, let me see, I'm watching. Georgie's also can see. I think it looks like everybody's got it. So we're not moving the ankle at all. So all of a sudden, you're starting to feel some action in the lower leg, right? Woo. Okay, so now we extended the toes. We flexed the toes in dorsiflexion. Now we're going to plantar flex the ankle. Oh, hello, if the toes were flexed, hi. Extend the toes. Oh, look, that was a little cramp there. Flex, extend, flex, extend, flex, extend. Let's flex the toes and hold. High, breathe. This is a great way to get a cramp, by the way. And now extend the toes, hold, breathe. We are plantar flexing the ankle. Does everyone understand that? Yes. Will you recognize that? Breathe when you are looking at this. Yes? Questions? All right. So now, so that was on the next page. We went into plantar flexion. Okay, so now we're going to come back to center, dorsiflex. We're going to extend the toes and invert the ankle and evert. The toes are extended. Invert and evert. Invert and evert. Inhale and exhale. The toes are extended. Now hold. Flex the toes. The ankle is dorsiflexed. Invert and evert. So my toes are flexed in. Woo, there it is. Out. And hello, muscles. Out. And breathe. Take rest when you need. There it is. And then we can, so we did our extension with toes. And now, so we did dorsiflexed ankle, toes extended, invert and evert. Dorsiflexed ankles, toes flexed, invert, evert. Yes? Now we're going to do plantar flexion of the ankle, flexion of the toes, invert, oh, evert, invert, breathe, evert. We found them, invert and evert. Look at the face, invert, evert. Take a rest when you need to. Now let's keep the plantar flexion of the ankle, extend the toes. Mine were kind of cramping a little bit. Invert and evert. Breathe, evert. Invert and evert. Invert and evert. And relax. Let's make circles. Whew.
Your hip, like right here, is like.
So then do something different. You know, like come out, because you're working probably a lot over here, you're holding, so get more comfortable, go like this. You can do this up in the air. You know, legs can be up in the air doing this. Questions so far about those movements? Do you now recognize that there are a whole lot of muscles in there? Did you feel them? Do you see that there's potential, there's hope for you?
Absolutely.
That there may be this crazy yogi who said you should do this, that there might be something behind this, and maybe it's worth it to try it, at least? Yay. So now, if we continue on, if we were, now those of you who have your super block or able to sit a little higher, and let's see, Georgie, take your look, see if I'm going to move towards you. Yes? Can you see me? Okay. So if you're sitting on that block or just kind of, you can be sitting on the mat, and my feet are going to be forward, they're trying to be on the camera there. But I'm skipping forward a little bit because I'd like you to, you know, we don't have to stand up, but I'd like you to do this. You can start this sitting in a chair, and then gradually you can try to do this in standing too. And what's going to happen is we're looking at the next one. Setting the foundation, anchor the ball of and the heel of the foot evenly. So ball of the foot, heel. And we're going to lift the toes as high as you can. And then that'll help you know that the ball of the foot is anchored. You're going to notice, everybody notice that the middle arch has come up. We'll also have this, Karen, on the YouTube. Okay? So ball of the foot, anchored on the mat, heel anchored, and the arch has come up. Do you notice? Yes? No? All right. So now relax the toes down. Still remember the ball of the foot and where it's anchored. Yes, so now, yes, so that next one, activate the muscular arch support. That's what we were doing, lifting the toes. And then keep the muscles active in the arch and let the toes come down. That's the next page. And it says, relax the toes and maintain the arch lifted. As you place the feet down here, then you can feel that the arch is active. Imagine that the ball of the foot is pulling towards the heel, but I'm not clawing my toes. See how here I'm clawing my toes and this part has come off? Can you see it on the camera, Georgie? And I want the ball of the foot to be down because that's what sets our foundation. Your weight should be even between the ball of the foot and the heel, even between the right and the left foot if both the right and the left feet are on the mat. Yes? Relaxing the toes down. Now from here, and because we'll have access, sitting on this block, we are going to do what's called freestyle toes, where we attempt to lift the big toe, then the second toe, then the third toe, then the fourth toe, and then all the toes, fifth, and then put the pinky toe down, then the fourth, then the third, then the second. Okay, so I have a cheat for that. Because eventually, and what you want to have is you want to have the ball of the foot down. Okay, so now the cheat for that, yes, exactly, you've got it. You go and you place your fingers on the second all the way through the fifth toe. And then you let the big toe come up. Does that make sense? Move around over here if you can't see, because I'm staying in the camera so that I can do the video. So come close, it's not a problem. And then I let go of the second toe. And then I let go and I'm lifting them up.
Oh, so they can be at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
And then. And now I'm going to put my fingers underneath the big toe all the way through the fourth toe. And I'm going to say, pinky toe, go down. Fourth toe, go down. Third toe, go down. Second toe. My second toe is having some issues. We'll have it on camera. She was recently injured, so she's having a problem. And my big toe comes down.
Should they be trying to curl, like, to get down?
Well, they're going to do some interesting things, yeah. Try it again. Big toe, second toe. See, she doesn't want to go up. Third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, and then fingers. Pinky toe down, fourth toe down, third toe down, second toe. See how she doesn't want to go down. And then first. She's a little bit off. I hyperextended this joint on a trail run about a month ago. Oops. Stupid stuff happens all the time. My yoga practice helps me to get things back in balance. Thank goodness. Because boy, that was a really pretty bad injury. Oops. Out there living life, minding my own business. Okay, so we understand freestyle toes and the way to help yourself get there. And if you just do that now, okay, everybody, just for an example, try it again. Toe, big toe by itself. Up. You'll notice just by having started that, yeah, Lisa's got it. If you practice that a few times, the assistance, it'll make it easier and it'll happen. The hardest part is that the ball of the toe, the ball of the foot wants to come off and do funny things. Don't let it. Just keep practicing with help until it does it on its own. You'll be amazed. It's good stuff. All right. Now let's practice while we're here, because we can do this sitting or we can do it in standing. Standing and sitting, eversion and inversion. This is what Karen, who had to leave a moment ago, and I got really good at. Eversion, oh excuse me, that's inversion. Standing on the outside of your foot, and then eversion, trying to get the inside down, the outside goes up. Keep the knees in place. Boom, yeah. So Sally, keep those knees in place. Don't let the knees move. There's a very small amount of movement for many of us. Remember, I'm abnormally mobile, hypermobile in the ligaments that lets my feet kind of face one another. Do you feel that? Mm-hmm. And that'll feel very different when we're standing. Cool.